Let me just pivot to Hillary Clinton, Adam, and I'm just going to bring you in the conversation. 3 weeks here, 3 weeks until the big debate at Hofstra University and the FBI's email revelations, right? We talked about it Friday, the notes revealed. Donald Trump will try to take her to task on that, as we've had their surrogates do pretty successfully recently. How will she defend that on that stage?
Yeah, good question. And let's be honest, what will likely happen is she will be asked some version of the same questions she's been asked for a year. She'll give some version of the same answer she's given for a year, and the chips will fall where they may. In my mind, the true variable, the thing that will have political impact, is whether she spends her entire 60 seconds or 90 seconds in the weeds talking about emails, or whether she pivots to issues that remind voters why they trust her and Democrats on other issues like debt-free college, expanding Social Security, not cutting.
Is that what you're saying she should do in the remaining time? Pivot and show that people can trust her? Because that's a huge issue, obviously, with Hillary Clinton.
Answer quickly and then pivot to big, bold, progressive ideas that are popular with voters and that voters trust Democrats on.
Okay. Joe, how will Trump handle that?
Look, I mean, and that's the fundamental problem. These notes from the FBI are really damning for her. Not just because they paint her as like some 2-bit mobster not remembering things in an FBI interview, but really because they make her confront a choice. She either has to come out and say she lied to the American public, lied to the FBI, lied to Congress, or double down on what she said to the FBI, which paints her as one of the most incompetent people to ever hold the post of a Secretary of State. It's a tough choice to have. I'm sure she will pivot. I don't know what else she could do.
It's a trustworthy issue. It's a trustworthy issue.
Well, it's an issue that's dogging her. I must say, it doesn't matter to Democrats. People who like Hillary Clinton,
they've decided
the email issue is not an issue. The problem is with those undecided voters, and Donald Trump has a problem on that trust issue as well with these undecided voters. And so if I were Trump, I would keep talking about the emails also, of course. But if I were Hillary Clinton, I would keep talking about Donald Trump as a risky candidate who doesn't have the temperament to be president.
What about tax returns? And I'm not saying debate. I'm just saying, I'm looking at you and I'm thinking, all right, so Mike Pence is saying he will release his tax returns this week. How does Donald Trump handle his running mate doing that and him not?
I mean, I'm sure they thought about that coming up when they said it, and Trump has said he's going to release him when the audit's done. But that's something that has been discussed ad nauseum by the American public for the last 6 months.
Pence is bringing it up. That's a fair question.
This email stuff this week is what's the new issue, and it keeps this fact that she lied to people.
But you're not answering the question on the tax return.
He did.
Go ahead, Adam. Go ahead.
The emails are not a new issue. I mean, if you say one thing is ad nauseum, you have to grant that the other thing is ad nauseum. Pence did pretty much call out Trump this week and force his hand a little bit. But again, this is all about agenda setting. This is all about what issue do voters wake up on Election Day thinking about. And again, if the entire debate or most of the debate is dwelling in the weeds about emails and frankly even tax returns, that is what leads to a low turnout election. If she can rise above it and pivot, not just for tactical reasons, but for voter mobilization reasons, to big, bold, progressive ideas like debt-free college, expanding Social Security, Wall Street reform, campaign finance reform, things that impact people's lives, that's how she gets above it all and focuses voters' attention in a positive way for Democrats.
All right.